there are a group of legislators who are not home. Who are they?
Wow, what a newsy segue. The Texas House has issued arrest warrants for Democrats who have left the state to block congressional redistricting. As the Texas Tribune reports, the warrants apply only within state lines, making them largely symbolic, as most of the legislators who are in Illinois, New York, and Massachusetts. Texas House Speaker Dustin Burrows yesterday criticized the missing members.
They've left the state, abandoned their posts, and turned their backs on the constituents they swore to represent. They've shirked their responsibilities under the direction and pressure of out-of-state politicians and activists who don't know the first thing about what's right for Texas. To be absolutely clear, leaving the state does not stop this House from doing its work. It only delays it. And every day this chamber is unable to act, the cost grows.
Oh, my goodness. It's almost like Lincoln talking to Congress at the beginning of the Civil War. The stakes are so high. Oh, wait. No, they're not, Willie. To do what's right for the people of Texas, to take the vote away from anybody in Texas who's basically a Democrat by gerrymandering the districts, like so out of whack that even if Democrats manage to get a 50-50 vote total in state legislative races, Republicans would win overwhelmingly. That guy and the rest of the Texas legislature and Greg Abbott want to rig the system. They want to make sure that Republicans are overrepresented on Election Day. They want to rig the process, and so they're acting so indignant about it. The short-sightedness of it is this. If Texas achieves what they want to achieve, then California will go back. And then they will draw up even more rigged lines that will help Democrats. And New York State will do it. And who knows? Maybe then Florida decides. I mean, it really is. It's an idiotic thing to do. They used to do it every 10 years. And now I don't know if the president told them to do this or somebody else told them to do it. But it's just stupid, and worse than that, it's just not right. I mean, gerrymandering is just, it is so anti-democratic, and yet both sides have been doing it for a long time, and it's time for us to stop it. And this is not going to accomplish anything.
And as you say, governors of blue states have promised this will set off an arms race. Governor Newsom said, OK, Texas, if you want to do that, you leave us no choice. We'll do the same. And there won't be any red congressional districts in the state of California. New York could do the same on down the line. Just to remind our viewers, these maps, if they are redrawn, are usually redrawn at the end of a decade when the new census report comes out based on data, not in the middle of the decade. It's going right now. And it is Texas Governor Abbott who ordered lawmakers to redraw the congressional map during that special legislative session after pressure from President Trump and his political team. The current map was drawn by the Republican-dominated legislature just in 2021. Republicans have controlled 25 of the 38 seats after the last two elections. Last week, the House proposed new congressional lines dividing up existing districts in Austin, Houston, and Dallas with the goal of adding 5 more Republican seats. Joining us now from Chicago, chairman of the Texas Democratic Party, Kendall Scudder. Kendall, thanks for being with us this morning. So where do things stand from your point of view among Democrats? Are you going to go back to Texas? If so, how soon? Where does this go from here?
Texas Democrats have no interest in participating in this sham. Texas Democrats don't work for Donald Trump. We work for the people of Texas. And so I believe our delegation will stay put, and we will make sure that Republicans aren't able to avoid accountability in the 2026 election by stealing congressional districts in Texas.
So, Kendall, how long do you plan to hold out? And I understand absolutely who you believe you work for and who all lawmakers should be working for. At the same time, they've made some moves that are rather threatening. Would you see it that way?
You know, the biggest difference right now between a Democrat and a Republican is that a Republican will trample on your constitutional rights in order to preserve their own political power, while a Democrat is willing to risk their elected political offices to protect your constitutional rights. We will stay in Chicago as long as we have to, because the people of Texas deserve to have representation. And beyond that, every person in this country has been looking for a Democratic Party that will fight. And we have that in Texas. We've been calloused by years of getting pushed around and kicked in the teeth, and we're not going to take it anymore. So we're going to do whatever it takes to make sure we're preserving democracy, and grateful for the opportunity to do it. I want to add and make sure that I point out our Texas legislators are making great personal sacrifice to do this. They have families who had their first day of school yesterday that they missed. They have jobs, they have mortgages, they're being fined $500 a day, but they're doing it because they know it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, you know, it's so fascinating, Kendall. I mean, let's compare what the Republican House did under Mike Johnson and what you guys are doing. Both left town, but Mike Johnson had the House race out of town so they didn't have to talk about the Epstein files. Democrats in Texas went out of town to stop gerrymandering and to stop a process that would actually deprive people of the idea one man, one vote, one person, one vote, one woman, one vote. That's what's at stake here in Texas. It's what would be at stake in California if they followed this up by doing it on the other side. This is just wrong. But again, you guys left the state for a good and noble reason. Republicans raced out of town because they didn't want to talk about the Epstein files. Talk about the difference.
I think it's shocking to me that they're so hypocritical on this topic. What we're telling you right now, and hopefully shining a spotlight on, is how what we need in this country is federal nonpartisan redistricting committees. We as Democrats are tired of being the only adults in the room. Where we're putting these nonpartisan redistricting committees in place in places like California to our own disadvantage, and acting like that is going to somehow solve this problem. I think that these Democratic governors in these blue states need to start carving their states up and bring these Republicans to heel so that they end up going to D.C. and begging us to sign on to nonpartisan redistricting committees for the country, because that's what we want. That's what we think would help and save this republic. But they're not going to do that. They're going to spend their time playing political games and doing everything that they can to try to pull distractions so you aren't looking at the fact that right now our economy is in tough shape. Cost of living is through the roof. They're openly talking about privatizing Social Security. And as you just mentioned, Joe, they're doing everything they can to make sure you don't see that they're hiding the Epstein files, because Donald Trump is clearly in them.
Kendall, let me ask you something that you and Texas legislators know a lot about, something that, you know, people in my family know a lot about. And that is, and we've talked about it for years, so I'm not being political. I'm not responding to the horrific bill that passed in Washington a couple of weeks ago, which, by the way, we had congressmen out in Nebraska where we don't have unlimited money, despite the fact that they just jacked up the debt $4 trillion and $20 trillion over the next decade. But we'll just put that to the side. But I've been talking with a family member of mine about the crisis in rural health care for about a decade now. Can you talk about, in real terms, about the parents that are going to have to drive 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 more miles to receive care, about kids in the state of Texas that don't live in big cities, that don't live in Dallas or Houston? What's going to happen to their health care when 30 to 40% of all children in Texas and across America get their primary health care from Medicaid? What are these cuts going to do to rural health care across America?
Well, this billionaire bootlicking bill is going to shut down more than 300 rural hospitals across the country. I'm from rural East Texas. I come from a family that would have to drive 45 minutes to an hour to get to a hospital. Most counties in the state of Texas don't even have a hospital that could birth a baby. And so what are you supposed to do if you live somewhere in South Texas where you're 2-3 hours away from a hospital and you have an emergency? Those hospitals are having a hard enough time staying open as it is, let alone with the government working against them. And why would the government work against them? Because they aren't profitable. Well, guess what? The government's job is not to turn a profit. The government's job is to provide services to the people that live here. And they're failing to do that. And they're taking all the money that would provide services to working class people like us, and they're handing it to the people at the top because their greed knows absolutely no bounds.
Chairman of the Texas Democratic Party, Kendall Scudder, thank you. There is a community in Maine I know well that has lost food assistance and maternal care in an entire community to that point. Thank you very much for being on the show this morning.